I loved the project idea of, you know, taking all these different artists and having them, you know, create something that's completely out of their element.
The most surprising thing that I learned about LeAnn was that she, even though she's an artist that exists in the country world primarily, she has a vast appreciation of music. Can you try to do the Burl Ives melody like an octave higher and see what that sounds like? Yeah.
I fell in love with Derek's music because he really kind of took that old school vibe and made it his own, and I've done that many times in my career.
Can you turn my vocal up a little bit?
I think it's kind of interesting to see someone that's, you know, our age be influenced by all of this, you know, old school type of music. And I think there's a soulfulness, and I think the one thing that we have in common is we want to speak to somebody. Like, we want to touch someone. It's just not about, you know, making music, it's making people feel something.
Deep breath.
Well, I happened to meet Mark Ronson. I had a chance to perform at his wedding. He understood the relationship between what he wanted to do and what I did. So it worked out pretty good.
Hey, yo, mama don't wear no drawers. Hey, yo, mama don't wear no drawers. Hey.
The thing with Most was a complete surprise because he lives in New Orleans and he just came by the studio to visit Erica, and then the next thing you know, Erica's like, well, why don't you do this one vocal bit? And that's kind of one of those really lovely, spontaneous things that happen sometimes in the studio that are really good.
I had mentioned to my son that I was maybe going to play with this guy Skrillex, this DJ guy, and my son went crazy and said, "You got to do that and get his autograph or I'll never speak to you." Well, now my son loves me. I'm a dinosaur. I'd never heard of you, but my son wants your autograph. So the rest is history.
I'm not leaving. I ain't going nowhere.
Martha was great. She was awesome. She told us everything about her involvement in the city and the buildings that she tried to save and what she did and how she got her start and her time at Motown and people that she worked with. And it was invigorating to have someone that has done so much and been so many places and worked her ass off for so long to still have that much energy and that much passion.
Well, we had that recording day was like 16 hours, and by the end of it, she wasn't even tired. She was like ready to go out on the town.
So I ain't singing it no more.
This is how we redefine the music. Let's go. Yeah, y'all know I gets it on. Sip a dome, clear the throat, wet the palate. Compose a ballad, then expose a rare talent.
I had to take orchestrated music and recreate it with an orchestra and then have them play along with it, then send it back to me and completely lay it out as a full, complete body of work. Under 4 minutes time, I didn't really know how to approach it, but I like challenges, so I was like, let's try it.